nice and cold. And I can't, my phone holder broke, so I'm hoping my phone's going to stay where I just put it. So to get started, it's really easy. You're going to make a graham cracker crust. And so I'm going to make that first so I can set. In my chopper, I'm going to do one packet of graham crackers. So it's about a cup and a half um, for the graham crackers. Wait a minute. Graham crackers. I lost my recipe. I think it's a cup and a half graham crackers. Then I ripped it in half. So it's one oh, when I post it, I'll tell you exactly, but it's about 1 cup of the graham crackers. And because of the fire situation here and everybody trying to help, our grocery shelves for non-perishable items and other things that we think people need to eat are very sparse. So it took me a while to find what I needed. So you're just going to crumble these, kind of break them a little bit, and then you're going to chop them up. And this is so easy. The crust has 3 ingredients. It's graham crackers, melted butter, and sugar. And you're just going to throw these in here. And you're going to just chop them up so they're kind of small. And then get them kind of, hopefully they'll all be small. So when you make this, you can, I'm going to do it tonight in the silicone tart mold. Because you can freeze in it and then it's easy to serve that way. But when I made my sample, I did it in the clearly elegant bowls. So you can do it in the big flat one, and it kind of, so you can kind of see, and it's really kind of pretty. Um, you can do it in the 9-inch bowl. You can layer it so that it kind of looks more like, kind of like a truffle, or not a truffle, but whatever that thing is where you layer with the whipped cream and the fruit and stuff and make it really, really pretty. Um, you can also do it. I have to get my lid back on. You can also do it individually. You can make individual ones. If you want to use the small, clearly elegant bowls, you could do the crust and then the filling in that. So if you were having more of a more fancy party and you just wanted it to look nice. So, so you're just going to dump your graham crackers in there. And then you're going to add a 1/4 cup of sugar. And then you're going to add one stick of melted butter. And if you use unsalted butter, you would add like a dash of salt to it. I'm using the salted butter. So you're just going to mix this around. Now, some of these chunks should have been a little bit smaller, but you'll get the idea. Just mix this around so that it's all wet. Mix the sugar in. Now, if I was making this for somebody other than my husband, I would make sure that these graham crackers were all really finely chopped, so it would make a nice level. But he doesn't really care; he's going to eat it anyway. So just for time's sake, just did that. So then you're going to do is you're just going to pour that into your silicone or your bowl, or you can buy a graham cracker crust at the store, but they didn't have any. I guess everybody's making cakes or pies. So put that, and then you're just going to spread it into the bottom of the form. And just kind of flatten it out and make it all even. My puppy's trying to come in here. And just to layer it in. Probably with this form, I probably should have doubled the crust so that it would kind of go up on the sides and stuff. But like I said, once you freeze it, and it's fine. This was a little bit. It's supposed to make one of those, or this recipe is supposed to make a 9-inch pie crust, but I've always found that it comes up a little bit short. So if you add a little bit extra, you're fine. So now we're going to just kind of let that sit. And while that's sitting, we're going to do the strawberry lemon part. So for that, I'm going to use the big chopper because I'm going to put in 1.5. I'm going to use the chopper. Normally, I would use fresh fruit. So if it's when it's in season, to use fresh fruit, but you can use frozen. So this is 1.5 cups of thawed whole strawberries. So I'm put that in there. And I don't want to mush them. I just kind of want to chop them into, so they're not whole strawberries. So I'm just going to pull it really slow and kind of get it. So it's just kind of chopped, but not mushed. I'm going to set that to the side. And now we're going to make the cream part of it. So it's 8 ounces of whipped topping. And get this open. It's not open before. So 8 ounces of whipped topping, and you can use the fat-free, the extra fat, extra creamy, whatever you prefer. You're just gonna put that right in here. And you want to make sure that it's thawed if you're because these usually frozen. You want it really soft so that it blends really well. Put that in there. And then to that, you're going to add 3.4 ounces of, this is lemon jello or pudding. So we're going to add one of those. Now you can add any kind, like for the fruit, if you were doing a blueberry or anything, you can get a corresponding pudding that goes with that. So that you can change it up for any flavor. And you're just going to dump that right into your Cool Whip. Cool Whip. There. And then to that, let's see. I'm going to stick this on here. And I'm just going to mix the pudding in with the cream cheese, or the pudding with the Cool Whip. It's not cream cheese, but cream cheese might be good too. Just give it a couple of spins, kind of incorporate it. And then Oh, see, Christy, you're not the only one that thing flies off. So you're just gonna put this and then make sure that it's incorporated really well. And then to this, you just want to make sure that it's all mixed together. And then the juice, because sometimes when you look at it, you might see kind of like the granular from the pudding. But wipe off my hand. But when you put your fruit in that has the juice in it, it's gonna come out just perfect. Then we're just gonna pour the strawberries in this case right into that. And then you're just gonna mix them in. Just gently kind of fold them in so that it comes into a paste. And the sweetness and the sourness, it just kind of blends all together, and it's just really great. So you're gonna mix this in, and then you're just gonna pour it into your crust. Give it all, no strawberry left behind. Here. And you're just gonna spread it around like a regular. And you can see with the tart, that's why if I would have doubled the graham cracker crust, it would have come up on the side, but it's going to be just fine. You're going to do that. Now, with this, you're going to freeze this for 8 hours. And then when you take it out of the freezer, so it's going to look like this. Let me see if I can hold it without it falling apart. So that's what it's going to look like. Then you're going to put it in the freezer for 8 hours. And then you're going to take it out, and then you're going to top it with like sliced strawberries on the top of it with some more Cool Whip on the top with the sliced strawberries, and then you can serve it. That's what I'm saying. If you did it in a one of the Clearly Elegant flatter bowls, the big 10-inch bowl maybe, and double the recipe, it looks so good. I made one last night or yesterday in the Clearly Elegant, so I'll show you what's left of it.
I love it.
So you can kind of see. So if you did it in the Clearly Elegant, you would have your crust, and then you would have your pie filling on the inside. But we ate most of it, so it's really good.
Where did
And
you
that's
find
so
this
easy.
recipe, Brenda?
Huh?
Where did you find this recipe?
I get recipes from different people, and most of them I just kind of toss away. But every once in a while, one will just, I think it's like Taste Simply or Simply Tasteful or something like that.
That looks delicious to me.
It really is, and the with the sweet and the sour,
yeah,
it's just amazing. And then and you serve it, you let it it's kind of like a cheesecake. You kind of let it sit at a room temperature before you slice it or whatever. It's really good.
and I bet you could use blueberries. You could probably use raspberries, like any type.
You can use any kind of fruit you want. So
lemon and blueberries are a good combination.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you could do that. So,
and even if you wanted to buy a crust already made, which, why not? If you don't have time to make one, do it.
I was gonna do that, but look, like I said, our shelves in the stores are absolutely bare right now of everything. So, it's crazy. Everything that everybody's buying for the food pantries and stuff and donating it. So it was, I couldn't even find, I had to go to 2 different stores to find lemon pudding. There was no lemon pudding to be found.
Really.
So,
Well,
but,